Hey, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a pretty good Thursday so far. Either Thursday morning, Thursday evening, Thursday afternoon, whichever time zone you are a part of. When that being said, and once again, welcome back to the channel, Capri Social Network. As always, I am your host, Capri, aka Cap. And in today's video, I want to address specifically my brothers, my gentlemen, on why brothers dating options, modern brothers dating options are becoming more and more smaller, and why the dating scene on top of that is becoming that much more scarier. Not just once again scarce for so many brothers, but scary as well. Because well, you'll see as I start to show the clips, you'll see exactly where I'm coming from. And I don't want to bore y'all either. For some of y'all who may think that I may take entirely too long to get to the point on my videos. But, and however, I wanted to let you know that one of these will be a photo on behalf of a woman and on behalf of the platform Pinterest, who has 5 kids by 2 different dudes. On top of that, I also wanted to show some more clips pertaining to this topic, all on behalf and courtesy of Instagram as well. Without further ado, here they are.
I asked you if you ever smashed into one of my homies. I asked you that. I asked you that before I even moved into this house.
Why is that so important? If that was
What you mean? Ain't no man want to date no woman who smashed his homie, bro. Some of these dudes out here weird like that, but I'm not the one, bro. Like I'm a vouch for my homies and everything. Like if my homie smash somebody, I'm not dating them.
Yeah,
You didn't care about me. You didn't care about me when I was riding the car with you around town, and everybody looking at me laughing, and I asked you if you ever smashed any.
I'm transgender. I look good. I look sexy. I look fine. I don't think it's gay that a straight man messes with a trans. I have dudes that know and take me out, take me to dinner, even here in Miami. The dangers of not telling is getting your head blown off. One time I didn't tell, and that situation was definitely crazy. There was this dude I was fascinated about, right? I knew he worked at this certain club. He was like a big guy at the club, whatever. Street turn educated.
He was straight, or like
he definitely had girls. So things started progressing really fast. I was getting drinks. Next thing you know, I'm too drunk to drive. And so he was like, I'll take you home. We got in the truck. We went to his house. We go upstairs. Going to the bed. We get to the business. I'm over here like trying to act like I don't want to do nothing. And it's like the thing is when you don't tell them, you just hope until.
And excuse me for pausing this here clip, but just after looking at her, who used to be a man by her being a transgender, her/him, however you would like to classify her as, by her being a transgender, the average man who would approach her will first and foremost find her fairly decent looking. Not only that, but want to take the initiative to approach her, even if most guys nowadays, most modern day guys may believe in approaching women through social media and dating apps instead of doing it in person. Or let's just say, hypothetically, a guy was to spot her or him in person and happen to find her/him fairly decent looking. Chances are they would most likely approach her, a guy that's bold and doesn't care about being shot down, so to speak, not realizing that she's a transgender or used to be a man. And this here is a prime example, everybody. And once again, I'm specifically referring to my gentleman, why the dating scene has become more scarce for so many gentlemen. And I'm referring specifically to my brothers, my black men, by me being a black man myself. And not only that, why it has become extremely scary as well due to these types of circumstances or instances. Anyways, let me proceed.
Like when it comes to that point that he accepts it, he got to touching and feeling and noticed certain things. And I was like, oh Lord, here it is. and instantly like snap. And he goes to his back room and grabs like a AK or something. He put an AK-47 to my head. He's like, "Why should I blow your head off right now? Why should I blow your head off?" Like, I'm literally like, "Am I gonna die today?" I finally get him to calm down, and so he calms down. He's like, "You know what?" And I'm like, yeah. He goes to the back room, puts the gun away. He's like, "Let's just do it."
Wow.
Oh shit!
Welcome to Miami. There's girls like me everywhere, so please be careful and do your due diligence. Go.
Now, about the part where she said he felt in between her legs or her private area or his legs, once again, because I don't really know what to refer to them as either he or she by them being transgender. I find that in a sense to be funny, but then again, in another sense, not so funny, especially on behalf of the part when she said that he put some iron to her head. In other words, a pistol. That's just a street term for a pistol, or you also say a euphemism that some of us guys, modern day guys, use the substitute for saying the word pistol. Anyways, and once again, I'm going to show you some more clips on behalf of not only why the dating scene has become more scarce and very small, the dating options that is for so many modern day Black men, but on behalf of why it's becoming even more and more scarier. Now, for this next clip, you will really want to listen closely on behalf of this clip, because it's just straight out sad on all levels and scary, both sad and scary on all levels. And it should also be a perfect example to show why so many brothers should refrain from approaching so many females for always wanting to have sexual interactions with females due to this exact next scene that I'm about to show you.
Over the weekend, I told someone that I was talking to, but for only a week, so maybe that's where I went wrong. I don't know, that I was HIV positive. This is the first person that I've ever told that I'm actually talking to that, you know, saw something with. Basically, he blocked me. I've been like really down about it because it's like, it's nothing that I did. And like, he's just not like giving me a shot, and it kind of sucks. Because I've never been in this kind of position, you know. I've never felt this kind of rejection before in my life. But I'm so happy and I'm so proud of myself because I did tell him, and I wasn't ashamed when I told him. I was like very matter-of-factly when I told him, and that's like really big for me because I'm finally like embracing and getting confidence in this new journey that I'm on. Our hope is not lost. Over the weekend, I told someone that I was talking to.
Now, and excuse me, once again for the pausing in this here clip, that's for the most part, because it's a two-part clip at that. So I'm about to proceed after I give my quote-unquote 2 cents again on behalf of why the dating scene, another reason why the dating scene is so scary nowadays for so many modern day brothers, especially for a lot of my 20-something-year-olds, even some that are in their teenage years, early 30s as well, who are so obsessed with social media, and due to how young you are and youthful you are, so many of you aren't used to the old method of approaching a woman or getting to know a woman, unlike guys my age, within my age bracket, who knows exactly what it's like to have to used to approach a woman whenever you saw her physically, ask for her phone number. And I'm going way back further than that, her writing down a phone number, literally writing down a phone number on a piece of paper way back before practically everybody had a cell phone, unlike what nowadays. And there should be, with that being said, let me show you. My apologies. Once again, I'm going to show you the second part to this here clip.
I'm transgender. I look good.
Over the weekend, I know I'm going to be happy with someone. I'm happy now, and I know someone's going to understand me and love me for who I am. The ideal situation would be like, damn, you know, this shit is scary, but if you're telling me that I'm not at risk and that you're healthy, I'm willing to do the research that I need to do to see if we can make this work. This was my first experience telling someone. It sucked. I know I'm going to be happy with someone. I'm happy now, and I know someone's going to understand me and love me for who I am.
Now, let me stop sharing my screen and start back to sharing it so I could be able to pull up this here clip on behalf of Pinterest. And that should be the last clip I have to show. Now, this here is another prime example of why the dating scene has become so scarce for a lot of us brothers, due to how we also have to settle for, especially on behalf of us guys without kids of our very own, but we usually have to, in most cases, settle for women just like this. A woman who has to be 22 years old with 5 kids by 2 different dudes. And the average man, to be honest, without kids specifically, doesn't want to be involved with a woman with kids already. However, and in some instances, some men without, you have some men on the other hand who wouldn't mind being with a woman with kids already, men without kids of their very own, just to kind of be able to experience what it's like to have kids or deal with kids, although they are practically usually filling in to take on the role of being a stepfather. In the same breath, you have some guys who would prefer not dating women without kids, but yet and still look at them women in a sense with kids already, when a ready-made family, you could also say, as more promiscuous, as also for sexual, on behalf of sexual recreation or sexual recreational purposes as well. Anyways, let me close this here clip out and get back to StreamYard. Now, on that note, and with that being said, I want you guys to let me know what you think on behalf of, and once again, my bad for stuttering, because I do have the tendency to do so and stumble across my words whenever I'm trying to, and sometimes, in some cases, talk too fast, or something that I have became accustomed to, and it's on behalf of some of you who may wonder, why do I have a tendency to doing so? So it's just a habit that I have the tendency, once again, of doing whenever I'm creating content. So just excuse me for doing so. Anyways, and once again, make sure you share. Feel free to share your comments right down below in the comment section. You also share this video. You like the video by smashing that like button. Last but not least, you subscribe to the channel. And when you do choose to subscribe to the channel, you'll have a choice of either all notifications of all my videos to be alerted of, personalized videos, or no videos at all. When subscribe to my channel, make sure you pick to be notified of all of my upcoming videos by clicking on the all bell. Until next time, you guys have a good one and be blessed.